What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. For this one, we're going to go through the process. Hopefully it's not too painstaking. And we're going to try to tank with the F-16. I've tried this once in the past, and we came close, but it did not work out the way I was hoping it was going to. We're going to try this again. This time I'm flying it with the side stick setup that I have as opposed to the center stick. Let's see if that works out. I did adjust a few of the controls around, so we'll see if that changes anything. This is one of the jets that I have wanted to tank in for quite a while, just to get used to tanking off of the boom. I'm pretty comfortable doing the probe and drogue with the Hornet. I'm working on it with the Tomcat, but as you guys know, that is not an easy thing to do. I will show a couple of more attempts of that, no matter how they turn out. So I always promise you guys the good, bad, and the ugly, and I'm not afraid to make a mistake with it. You're just able to look back, see what you did wrong, and improve on it from there. So that's going to be the same thing with this. If we can get it, that'll be wonderful. If we can't, no big deal. We just go back, debrief, see what we did wrong, and try it again next time. So we are going from a cold start with the Viper. It's been a while since I flew her, so just bear with me for a couple of things. I do not claim to be the best Viper pilot in DCS whatsoever. I only fly this thing when I need to, so let's see what happens with this one. So, without any further ado, guys, let's unpause, jump in, get her ready for engine start, and we'll see what we could do from there. All right. So, before we actually do anything, our tanker is about 143 miles or so away at 11,000. So we have a little bit of time before he gets anywhere close to where we got to be. Hopefully he doesn't do anything too crazy on us. And I do just want to check a few controls really quick, guys, before we go, just so we don't hit anything. Okay. So these right here are the refueling door. That's good that that's mapped. I'm not going to worry about that. And we're not going to worry about those. Okay. So this one's the main one. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get this baby set and ready to go here. Let's get these switches turned on. And this is not a how-to cold start the F-16, guys. I've done that before. This is just going to breeze through this right quick and get everything up and going the way that it's supposed to be. So just bear with me for 2 seconds, guys, and we'll get that JFS going momentarily here. Let's turn that on, that on. That guy, that guy, that guy. Okay, and we are almost certainly going to turn down the tack can because I do not want to hear that. All right, that. And let's get our HUD symbology turned on. Okay. Batteries to mains. Okay. All right, we should be pretty well set to turn the JFS over, so here we go. There she goes. Let's wait for our sec light to turn out, and then we'll pop her into idle, or flight idle. Sec light's out, here we go. RPM's climbing, she's starting. Looks good. JFS is out. We're online. Okay. So the canopy closed up. Let's lock this down here. All right, there we go. Let's get that on. That. And we don't need the jammer for anything right now, so we're okay with that. Let's power that baby up. Let's clear that. Let's let our stuff align the way it's supposed to. Swap over to that. Okay. Alright. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let's just set the TACAN steering for the tanker. That's going to be 6.9 X-ray. So let's go into here. Oops. That. First, let's set our bingo. Let's go 4,000. Enter. Okay. Back. And we are also carrying 2 bubbles, just so we have enough fuel in case something does go wrong. So we should be okay for the most part. Alright, let's go to that. Let's go to 6.9 X-ray. Enter. Okay, there's the tanker. So the only thing I'm not too sure, guys, is how to bring the TACAN display up onto the HUD. If you guys have any idea how to do that, I am definitely all ears on how to, because it would make life a lot easier. Let's go to transmit receive. I'm just going to bump the volume up just so we make sure we got a good beacon on them. I don't think we have anything yet, but okay, we'll work with that as. Yep. That's TK learn Morse code. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's test this guy out, make sure she's good. Alright, that's good to go. Alright, it's still aligning. We're not going to move until everything's aligned, otherwise it'll throw the INS alignment off, and that we do not need. Let's see what she look like from the outside. We got, like I said, the 2 bags on, the 2 bubbles, whatever you guys want to call it. Just a distinct howl of the Pratt & Whitney on the F-16. Sounds real good. Okay. Ride our seat down just a tiny bit. Alrighty. Let's switch this over to our TACAN steering so we can get a bearing for our tanker on here. Alright, nose well's disengaged. Let's just make sure. Alrighty. Everything seems pretty well set to go, so... Alright, he's 90 miles out. Not bad. So we're just going to keep an eye on that little gauge down low. Let's turn this to that. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay. Alright, everything looks pretty good here, guys. That set up. Okay, good. Alright, there's our AP button. We're going to try not to use the altitude hold if we can help it. If not, no biggie, we'll use it, but let's see what happens. Set up for a radar altimeter. Alrighty. And I'm not sure, I don't remember how long the alignment takes the INS on the Viper. Like I said, it's been a while, guys, since I flew her. So we're just gonna hang out and do our thing for a second, and then we'll swap her over to normal before we take off. It shouldn't take too long to do this, so... And we're going to be tanking off the KC-135 for this one, obviously. So, let's actually just really quick make sure that... There's our refueling door right there. Perfect. Okay. Alright. There we go. That's aligned. Okay. Alright, guys. Let's go see if we can get plugged by the KC-135. So this is going to be totally different from what I'm used to with the Hornet, the probe and drogue. I much more prefer that, but let's see what we could do with the Viper. Alright, nose wheels on. Here we go, guys. We're rolling. Just gotta be real gentle with her, that's all. Here we go, nice and easy, bugs. Perfect. Alright. Let's keep her as close to center line as we possibly can. Alright, tanker's 60... Yeah, about 61 miles out. 60 miles out. So like I said, guys, the only reason I have two bags on this thing is in case something does go wrong and we can't tank, at least we have a little bit of fuel to play around with, to try a few times instead of having to abort the process and go around and land. So I want to give us a little bit of a fighting chance here. Seats on, lights are out. Here we go. And once we get airborne and established, then we'll get in touch with the tanker, get the pre-contact info, and we'll take it from there. Might be able to start to be able to see the tanker soon. He's coming in close. It's less than 50 miles now. All right, we're taking the active. Here we go, guys. Let's scoot up just a little bit. She doesn't not need a lot of room to take off, so 45 miles out. All right, here we go. Brakes coming on. Alrighty. Here we go. Power's coming on. We're going flying, guys. Nose wheels disengaged. Stage lower. Right down Broadway. Love it. Right down Broadway. Let's go, baby. Here we go. 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, and we're flying. It's coming. And we're airborne. Beautiful thing. All right. Up we go. $10,000 feet's what we're looking for. Let's keep her 50 degrees. A lot of blower. Let's start rolling her out. And there we go. Whoa, easy bucks, easy baby, easy. Here we go. All right, tally the tanker. All right. Let's see if we can establish this guy. What we're doing. I believe he's at Angels 11, so approaching for refuel.
Enfield 1, Texaco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 11,000 at 350.
All right, 11,350 knots. All right. And before we join up with the tanker, guys, hopefully I got the volume issue figured out with the game volume, so you guys could hear me a little bit more over the sounds of the jet engines or what's going on in the sim. Let me know in the comments below if you guys need me to adjust it a little bit more, or if it's good where it is. I do want to make these a lot better for you guys, so just let me know in the comments below. No offense taken. I use it all as a learning tool. Alright, there he is right there. Alright, so the thing I'm not used to with this is I'm not used to flying directly underneath him. I'm used to flying port or starboard ops and then plugging, but this is totally different. So let's start a nice easy turn in here. Hopefully we can pull this off. Let's pull back a little bit of power. Don't want to overshoot. We do have a little bit more altitude than we need, but that's okay. I'd rather be a little higher so we can correct a little bit easier. There we go. Let's keep a nice easy turn. There we go. Right on the center line. Perfect. Let's keep her around 400. 10 miles from the tanker. We don't want to lose too much altitude. There we go. Right. Beautiful. All right, so that little blue dot down there on that dial is tanker's tack in position, so we're gonna ride with that. We do need to get a little bit of altitude here, down to 10,000 again, which is okay. Let's just not go below 10,000. Perfect. Let's keep around 400 knots on the initial approach to the tanker. And then we'll slow it down to 350 as we get in close. All right. Here we go. Nope. Don't want to get down to 9,000 bucks. Come on. Why she's doing that? Probably because I did not do the HUD alignment on the ground, which I should have, but it's alright. Come on, start climbing, baby. Rad-Alt is showing 100 plus feet more than Barrel is. That's okay. We'll just compensate for it, nice and easy. Honestly, guys, as long as I get a good fix on the HUD where I have to keep the symbology, we should be okay. 9.5 miles out. Climb just a little bit more, get a little bit more altitude here, and then once we get into 5 miles, then we're going to really have to start being careful. And I can feel her starting to oscillate a little bit. I partially think it's in my head, but we got to kick that. have it right out right now. Just keep her steady. Just wiggle your toes, keep her steady. That's all. .7. Fuel's looking good. And this is the exact reason why we took the 2 bags with us, guys. Alright. 10.6. Let's keep that up a little bit. I want to keep her around 10.820 on our altitude. And I'm going to go off the bar out for this one, guys, not the rad out. Because the rad out is showing we're a little higher. So let's go with the bar out. We can always adjust down a little bit. She feels pretty good. Feels good. We're 7 miles out now. Almost 8 miles. Let's push up a little bit of power. I really don't think that the pre-contact information is entirely accurate when they tell you the altitude and speed. I've noticed that it's either a little bit faster and a little bit lower, or vice versa. But hopefully they get that figured out with the next couple of patches with the AI. I know they're working on it, so just have a little bit of patience with them. Okay. And the Viper does slow down pretty easily, so I'm not too worried about slowing this baby down if we need to. I just want to keep our altitude pretty much on the line here. Miles, 5.9. All right. We're starting to get in close, guys. We're approaching 10,000 pounds. Oh, excuse me. All right, there's 10,000 pounds. All right, I'm just gonna bring our altitude up a little bit, or 4 miles out. All right, come on, Bugs, get the nose up a little bit. It's been easy. Go. 3 miles. Start pulling back a little bit of power here. We don't want to overshoot. Two and a half. Okay. Alrighty. Let's start saddling in. 2 miles out. All right, less than 2 miles out, guys. Here we go. Okay. All right, your refueling door is open. Slide up on port ops, and we'll see what we can do. Let's see if we can finally plug with the Viper, or get plugged with the Viper. Yeah, he's telling us 350. We're down to 375, and he's walking away from us, so I really doubt 350 is the magic number. .598 low state. Nose up a little bit, Bugs. There we go. 0.4. You gotta watch the turbulence coming off this guy, because it will be quite a bit. It'll be a lot worse than the KC-130. Perfect. Just like that, Bug. Slow and steady. Wiggle your toes, you got this. Less than a mile. Start pulling back a little bit of power. Here we go. .3. All right. Here we go, guys. Slow it down a little bit. Steady her up. Okay. It's 350. Yeah, see, he's walking away from us at 350. That's not entirely accurate at all. And honestly, guys, I think that's half the problem with the air-to-air refueling within DCS, is they give you the wrong information to follow, and you follow it to a T, but you cannot connect with them with their parameters, so... And tell me this isn't typical. Really, dude? What? Typical tanker, Bubba. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Right there. Right there. or 9.5. Let's see what we could do here, guys. Hopefully this works. Watch the nose bugs. Here we go. One. Yeah, let's try it. Ready pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
And I knew that was coming. That's probably one of the phrases I hate hearing in this, is that return pre-contact, man. It is so annoying. Whoa, 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 where you going, baby? And here go the oscillations. No good, no good. Easy bugs, don't. No oscillating, just wiggle your toes, buddy. Come on. Nice and easy, here we go. All right. Do it with the throttle. Ready pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Here we go. Alright. Nice and easy, bugs. Just wiggle your toes. You got this. Don't think. Just do it. You can't see the damn lights on the bottom of this thing either, which does not help. Oh God! No! 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 Yep, there go the oscillations, guys. Just like that. God, this is so unnerving. This is so unnerving. Okay, easy, 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 easy. Goes. Easy baby, easy baby. Come on, come on. Don't oscillate, bugs. You got this, buddy. There we go. It's gentle. There we go.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
No shot. Oh God. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, come on, the stupid oscillations. And he has to start turning, right? Of course. Why are you... Whoa, 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 whoa. Break away, break away, break away, break away, break away, break away. What the hell? Damn it. Come on, Bugs, you just had the thing.
Return pre-contact.
No, nobody asked you to start turning. You absolutely suck. Alright, we were in for a split second, but that doesn't count. That does not count worth of anything. Let's get the altitude hold on this thing. Hopefully that's on now. The damn crap. Oh, I much prefer the probe and drogue. Whoa, 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 Bugs. What are you doing? This guy's in a bank still. Come on, man. Straighten out. Go wings level. What are you doing? I am not... You're not plugging into me in a bank. That is not happening. What is this guy doing? Bro. Okay. Are you done now? Ready pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Ready pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Dumbass. I don't turn again. Come on, honey. Nice and easy. Here we go. Nice and easy, baby. Nice and easy. Just move your toes, Bugs. Stay in line with that yellow stripe. Come on. There you go. Nice and gentle. Nice and easy. Here we go. Just a little bit. There we go. If you were just a little bit higher, you'd be okay. There you go, buddy. Alright. Nice and gentle, Bugs. Just move your toes, buddy. There we go. Just wiggle your toes. Just wiggle your toes. Wiggle your toes. Just wiggle your toes, buddy. There you go. Nice and easy. Slide on nice and gentle. There we go. There we go. Gentle, 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 gentle. There you go, Bugs. Come on. Wiggle your toes, buddy. Right there. There's the lights. Perfect. There's the light. There's the light. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. No oscillating. Come on with the PIO, Bugs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. Damn it. Alright, come on. Jesus. Oh, that's not good. Too much power. Too much power. Come on, Bugs. Ah. Come on. This is why I prefer the probe and drogue, guys. At least you can see what the hell you're doing. This is an effing suicide mission. That's exactly what this is. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oof. Yep, that just cracked the windscreen. That just cracked the windscreen. If that was for real, that would have hit the windscreen and would have broken something. This probing... stupid boom tanking is a pain. It doesn't help that you can't see. Whoever designed this must not have ever flown the damn thing. Just put it behind the pilot's head where he can't see. Good idea, Gizmo. It doesn't help that this stupid boom is moving constantly. That makes things 10 times worse. But what could we do? Come on, where is this stupid fueling port? Oh, bro, come on, baby. Hey, you Viper drivers do this. That's why I would not want to take the F-16 cross-country. Like, how far from the damn thing am I? I can't judge anything with this. This sucks. At least with the probe and drogue, you can see. Again. Alright, stop oscillating, bugs. You're tucked in right nice and easy. Come on, plug in, you stupid tanker. What are you doing? Dude.
Return pre-contact.
Oh, what? Why? Why? Get... Alright. This sucks. This is so annoying. Come on. Stupid Air Force tanker. This makes me not want to take any of the Air Force jets on anything long because refueling them is a pain in the behind. I thought the Tomcat was difficult. This is even worse. Ready for contact.
Cleared contact.
.9. Damn it. This is definitely not easy to do. Yeah, the 350, we're doing 370. 350 my ass. 11,000 feet my ass. Do not start turning. I see it. I see it coming. I know it's coming. Come on, contact. Come on, contact. Come on, baby. 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 Oh, what the hell? With this stupid boom, really? Come on. I would like some fuel. Thank you very little. Oh, there goes the effing windscreen again. Ah. Like I said, I'd much prefer probe and drogue. Why we can't just do that? Because the chair force has to be different. That's why. Golly. At least with the A-10, you can see the damn fuel door in front of you. This is stupid over your head, behind your shoulder. Well, behind your back, rather. Again, what brain trust thought of this one? And it doesn't help that you can't see the damn indicator lights on the bottom of the tanker either. That does not help. I know that's part of it, but it really doesn't help when you can't see them. Trying to do this at night? Forget about it. And here goes the turn. What else is new? Typical tanker pilot. Alright, buddy. Could you, like, please... Well, there's Havadaria, so... that might be where we're going to be landing, guys, if this keeps up, because we do not have enough fuel to follow this idiot all the way back, wherever the hell he's going. I'm going to try this one more time, and then we're going to break off the Havadaria, because we're getting down there, and I'm about to punch the tanks off, just to save some drag. But you know what? Tanks are off. Nope. Yeah, this is not going to happen, I don't think. I don't think this is going to happen, guys. I'm going to have to keep on chipping away at this one slowly but surely. But doing this is not on the top of my priority list. I do not fly the F-16 for missions, nor will I, because of its short legs, so... it has to be babysat by a tanker. It's impossible to fuel from. Come on, idiot. Oh god. Oh no, 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 no. This is not good. Not good, 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 not good. There's the oscillation again. Yeah, we're gonna call this in a second, guys. This is not gonna happen. Alright. We're off. You can keep your fuel and have fun with it.
Return pre-contact.
Yeah, you can return yourself to base. I don't want your gas. I don't want your help. I'll see you later. Have fun. Dunce. Well, that was an epic failure, guys. We're down to 5,000 pounds of fuel. That's just wonderful. We're about to hit bingo, and 4,000. That's why we're landing at Havadaria. I don't care where he goes, or where he's going, or what he's doing. Let's start getting ourselves configured for landing here. I hope we can pull this off without any interruptions or catastrophes happening. Runway's in sight. Let's pull back on our power. I guess the tanker wanted to keep the gas all for himself. I'll remember that next time when you come under enemy fire. He can use the extra gas to get out of there himself. Alright, there we go. Yeah, bye-bye. See you later, buddy. It was nice flying on your wing and getting about a gallon of fuel from you. But we did try, so that's okay. Why is that off? What the hell's going on there? Alright, that's not good. Keep us coming.
Altitude.
Those 2 meters 3 down and locked in. Here we go. Alrighty. Watch that glide slope. Watch your glide slope. Bugs, watch your glide slope, buddy. Watch your glide slope, pal. There you go. Slid her right in, nice. Good landing. That was smooth. Let's hope we can slow this damn thing down now. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, well, I do have to say the landing worked out a lot better than the takeoff did. The hell? I don't want to know what that was. Alright. Speed brakes are in. Nose wheels engaged. Let's turn this baby. Let's turn around here and get this thing off the active. Nice tight turn, that's for sure. And I believe we are at Havadaria. We'll look in a second. Let's just worry about getting this thing off the active, and we'll figure out where we are. But I'm pretty sure we're at Havadaria. Alrighty. Alright. Well, the takeoff and landing were pretty smooth, I'm not gonna lie. The tanking process, not so much. That really needs a lot of work on my end. To be fair, I do not fly the Viper too often. I don't care to fly it too often, so not really, like I said, on my top priority list. I do want to do it. It is difficult. I'm not afraid to take that task on to learn how to do it. And it's just going to take a lot more work on my end, and I'm okay with that. Alright, let's park this baby up and shut her down. There. Nose wheels disengaged. Let's get the parking brake. Where are you? Parking brakes are on. Okay. Now, like I said, let's see where we are. We should be at Havadaria. Oh, no, we're not. We're... Oh, wow. Okay, we are 82 miles... southwest of Havadaria. Okay. Bandar Lang. Okay. Or however you pronounce that. Alright, that works. Hey, we made it down in one piece. That's all I'm worried about right now. Any landing you walk away from is a good one, so. Let's get the canopy. Actually, first, let's get the seat safed. Open that baby up. That up. Let's shut her down. Power's off. And I don't think we broke anything. Yeah, what do you know? We didn't. Not bad. Alright guys, well, like I said, the takeoff and landing were smooth. The flight was pretty decent. The tanking process, like I said, not so much. Much more work to do with that, but that's okay. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. It gives you a little bit of insight on certain things. If they are difficult, don't be afraid to keep trying at it. I had a hard time with it. I still do, but I'm still going to try it and get better at it. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. And until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.